Hey guys, just a quick message for you. One of the radio plays, which is featured tonight, has that typical crackling sound in the background that you get with many of these old time radio shows. I did my best to enhance the audio, which turned out pretty well, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. So, right around the middle of the program, you'll start to notice it. But that's it. Hope you enjoy the show. Good evening, my friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Terror Radio Podcast. If this is your first time joining me, then welcome. This is a podcast dedicated in bringing you the best of horror and thriller, old-time radio broadcasts, as well as original stories. I'm your host, Keith, aka the Radio Show Nerd, and tonight's episode is entitled Disturbing Prophecies and Vengeful Spectres. So, without further ado, this is Terror Radio. The two radio series highlighted tonight are Inner Sanctum and Lights Out. Our first radio play is called The Girl and the Gallows, and this was first broadcasted on Inner Sanctum May 1st, 1945. Following that is the radio play Ghost on the Newsreel Negative. Now, this was first broadcasted on Lights Out August 10th, 1946. Now, you all know the drill. Sit back, turn down the lights, and listen to The Girl and the Gallows, followed by Ghost on the Newsreel Negative.
Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup presents Inner Sanctum Mysteries, starring Wendy Berry. Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum. This is your host, Raymond, inviting you through the squeaking door for a grisly little party. Well, now for our weekly news summary of events from the other world. Slash. The Galloping Ghost defeated the marauding murderers in the opening game of the Ectoplasmic Baseball League last week. An invisible crowd of 20,000 saw the contest. Slash. The Slimy Spooks Union is considering a strike to charge people for overtime when they scare them during the day. And, oh yes, a fake medium was arrested for saying he could get in touch with humans.
Well, that's very funny, Mr. Raymond. Now, that's what I like, when you say amusing things instead of scary ones.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, they have a very amusing time in the other world. The other day, they held a masquerade ball, and everyone came disguised as people.
Well, that's very interesting. Did they serve refreshments?
Oh, yes, they served Lipton tea. Everybody loved it. Why, to count all the cups of tea they drank, you'd have to be a teetotaler.
Well, then the other world must be pretty much like this one, because folks here feel the same way about Lipton tea. Why, more people drink Lipton's than any other brand. And they don't just serve it at mealtimes either. Yes, sir, Lipton's is an around-the-clock drink. It helps lots of housewives through their work day, and it's a grand beverage to serve your friends when they drop in of an evening. And, of course, there's one big reason why Lipton tea is so popular. It's because of that famous brisk flavor. That word brisk means that Lipton's always tastes tangy and full-bodied. It's never flat or wishy-washy. Yes, folks, you just don't know how good tea can be till you've tried Lipton's.
Friends, while you're trying things, try on this rope for size. Oh, didn't I tell you? We're going to hang a very attractive lady tonight. Our story is called The Girl and the Gallows. It all adds up. It's an original radio play by Milton Lewis, and our star is that glamorous motion picture actress, Wendy Berry, who'll play the role of Karen. All right, friends. On a nice spring evening like this, few chills running up and down your spine are just what you need. So, get yourself a sweet companion. Turn the lights down low. Put your arm around her. Oh, brother, sit back and get ready to have the wits scared out of you. Let's go.
The door was open, and I walked into the strangest apartment I'd ever seen. A sweet, sickening odor overwhelmed me as I looked around. It was a rare incense, burning in a hollow skull that stood on the mantelpiece. I looked closely. The skull was human. I felt someone's eyes on me, staring, watching every move I made.
Good evening. You're Karen Marlowe, aren't you?
How did you know?
I'm Laura Mason.
Oh, Father's told me so much about you. I had to come and see you. May I call you Laura?
Of course.
I thought it'd be best if we met like this by ourselves. When you marry Father, you're going to be my mother. I never had a mother. She died when I was born.
Yes, Dennis told me.
I can see now why Father's so much in love with you. I can grow to love you, too.
What has your father told you about me?
That you were quite an extraordinary woman. Can you really foretell the future?
Why did you come here?
I told you. You're going to be my mother.
That's not the reason.
I don't understand.
Sit down, Karen. Before you leave here, you will understand. And you'll believe everything your father told you about me.
She sat next to me, held my hand. Hers felt like ice. Suddenly, her body shook and quivered as though she were being seized by some terrifying unseen demon. Her eyes had little dancing flames. Then they were gone. They became hollow, endless, like two round black holes of infinite space. She was in a trance. Her hand held mine like a vise.
There's not going to be any wedding.
What are you saying?
I see a coffin.
A coffin?
There's a man in it. Dennis, your father.
You don't know what you're saying.
On the floor of your home, a dagger in his throat, his head in a pool of blood.
Stop it!
Murdered!
Stop it!
You struck me.
I had to wake you out of that horrible trance. How can you say such awful things?
They're true.
They can't be.
But they are. I still remember the last vision I saw. It should interest you very much.
I don't want to hear about it.
You were in it.
I? How?
There was a figure hanging from a gallows. It was you.
You hate me, don't you? You want to see me dead. That's why you're telling me this.
No.
I'm not afraid of you. You're rotten and evil and loathsome. And I hate you. I hate you. I could kill you.
What's wrong, sister?
Father.
You Karen Marlowe?
Just as she said. The dagger in his throat. Murdered. Father.
Don't look at him again.
But he's been murdered.
Yeah, I know it. Here, drink this.
But
Shut up and drink it.
thanks. Who are you?
Rulock. Homicide.
The police?
Yeah. We got a tip.
But how?
Someone called in.
This is awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough on a kid like you. Feel well enough to talk?
Yes.
Okay. When did you see him last?
Tonight. At 7. Here.
Then where'd you go?
To see a woman named Laura Mason.
Laura Mason. Was she home?
No. She arrived a minute after I got there. She predicted this.
What?
She said this would happen when I saw her.
Oh, yeah? Did you know what was in your father's will?
No. No, he never told me.
He left all his dough to you and Laura Mason. If either one of you dies, the other gets it.
How'd you find out?
We get around. 7:30, a neighbor heard him scream. 7:15, a dark-haired woman in a red coat was brought up here by the elevator boy. She was very attractive. Do you know anyone like that?
Yes. Laura Mason.
You sure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Who made that head of your father?
Oh, a sculptor in Paris many years ago. Why?
Because your father mentioned it in his will.
How?
Well, he said that under no circumstances must it go to you. It was to go to Laura Mason or be destroyed. Well, what made him do a thing like that?
I don't know. Father was a strange and brilliant man. She killed him. I know she did.
Who?
Laura Mason. You know she did it, too.
Now, take it easy. Feel well enough to go out?
Yes.
Okay. Take me to Laura Mason.
Yes?
I'm Lou Locke. Homicide.
Please?
Yeah. Where's Laura Mason?
Laura Mason?
Don't play dumb.
Oh, I never heard of her.
Ever seen this lady before, Miss Morrow?
No, and I've never seen this apartment before either.
Did you make a mistake?
No, this is the building. This is where the apartment is, but I don't understand it.
Neither do I.
I told you how strange it was.
Yeah. Hey, the skull on the mantelpiece, I don't see it.
But it was here, only a few hours ago.
What's your name?
Maxine Maynard.
How long you living here?
5 years.
You must have made a mistake, Miss Morrow.
I didn't. I know it sounds crazy, but you don't believe me, do you? You don't believe a word I told you.
Let's go back to your place. The boys must have finished up by now. You'll be okay here tonight, Miss Morrow.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta get back to headquarters.
You still don't believe me.
Look, you're a young kid, a nice kid. You never saw a man who was murdered before. It can bowl you over.
You think I imagined it all?
Well, it's happened before. But you'll be all right now. Good night.
Don't go. Please don't go.
Well, I've got to.
I'm frightened. I don't want to be here alone.
There's a cop in the car. If you want him, call.
I don't want to be in this apartment by myself. I've hardly ever been without my father. Don't go. Please.
Easy, kid. I'll come back if I can.
Was I losing my mind? Did I imagine a strange interview with Laura Mason? I was alone in the apartment where my father was murdered. I was too frightened to think. Suddenly, the door buzzer sounded. I rushed to open it. No one was there. I sat down. Was this something I imagined, too? The phone rang. I picked up the receiver. Hello? 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 No one answered. Was it all imagination? Had something happened to me? I went to the window, opened it. I heard the traffic far down in the street. Jump? Why not? Father was dead. My life was a nightmare. I couldn't go on like this. Yes, jump. It'd be all over. The torture, the fear, the madness, all gone. I leaned over the ledge. One move would be all over. I would jump. Let me go. Let me go.
No, you don't.
You don't understand.
Never mind what I don't understand. You're just lucky I came back.
It'd been better if you hadn't. Something's happened to me. I see things that never existed. I hear bells, the phone, the door buzzer. And all the time I feel that woman's eyes on me, watching me.
Cut it out.
Why didn't you let me jump? I'm no good to anyone this way. Why did you come back?
Because I... Come here.
Don't. Let go of me.
Shut up.
You kissed me.
Yeah. That's why I came back.
You...
Let's not talk about it now.
Oh, but why?
Because you're beautiful. I wanted to do that ever since I saw you. You still want to jump now?
No. No.
Okay. I'm going to take you to a good doctor.
You think there's something the matter with me?
We'll let him decide.
But I did see that woman, just like I told you.
We've been checking. We can't find any trace of a Laura Mason. Why'd you jump like that?
The door buzzer. You did hear it ring, didn't you? That was the door buzzer.
Sure, I heard it.
Oh, thank heaven someone else heard it.
I'll open the door. What's the matter, Karen?
Oh, it's her. Standing in the doorway. It's Laura Mason.
Good evening, Karen.
Nice, queer monkey business, huh? Say, I wonder what happened to that apartment with the burning skull on the fireplace. Oh, that'd make a cozy little place for a vampire. She could invite her friends up and have a few drinks.
Oh, now, Mr. Raymond, I just can't stand the thought of vampires.
Oh, well, tell the truth. I feel the same way, Mary. I always say that I could kill a vampire and it wouldn't bother my conscience at all. After all, I wouldn't be spilling her blood. It'd be somebody else's.
Now, please, there are no such things as vampires. So let's talk about something else. Something sensible.
Heaven forbid.
Well, then you just be quiet, because I'm going to give some sensible advice. I'm going to remind all the folks who drink Lipton tea that it's wise to buy the larger, more economical size packages. Oh, yes, it's thriftier, but that isn't the only reason. I mean, Lipton tea is the perfect drink for so many occasions that unless you keep a good supply on hand, you may be caught short just when you need it, such as when friends pay a surprise visit to your house. So, when you buy Lipton tea, the tea with the brisk flavor, be sure to get it in the larger size packages.
Oh, sure, and there's still a large package of murder ahead tonight, so let's get back to our star, Wendy Berry. Let's see, where were we? Oh, of course, Karen was trying to make up her mind if she was going bats when suddenly the door opened and in walked Laura Mason.
I'm Detective Lou Locke, homicide. Better sit down, Miss Mason.
Thank you. Karen, will you please fix me a drink?
Yes, but you've got to tell him what happened this evening. He doesn't believe me.
Fix her the drink, Karen. I'll do the talking.
All right.
I suppose you've been wondering about me, Mr. Locke?
Yeah. Did you know about his will?
I did. I suppose you've gathered quite a bit of evidence against me.
We've got enough. Did you kill him?
Do you have my drink, Karen?
Yes, here.
Thank you. No, I didn't kill him, Mr. Locke.
We'll let the jury decide that.
Would you care to know who did murder him?
I have a certain curiosity.
She did.
Karen?
Yes.
You don't know what you're saying.
Why don't you tell him, Karen? Why don't you confess?
But I have nothing to confess. I didn't kill my father. Lou, you don't believe her, do you? You know she's lying.
I listen to everybody. That's my business.
Are you going to confess, Karen?
What are you trying to do to me? You know I didn't kill him. You know because you killed him yourself.
Miss Mason, I understand you saw the body of Dennis Marlowe in a vision.
Yes.
The vision came after the murder. After you were known to come to this apartment earlier this evening.
She killed him. That's why she could see these things in her vision.
What have you got to say to that, Miss Mason?
I see I'll have to convince you too, Mr. Locke. You don't believe in these powers of mine?
No.
You will. Let me hold your hand.
She held his hand, just as she held mine. That same strange shudder went through her body. Her eyes again became the round black wells of infinite space.
In a moment, you'll be looking at the body of a woman, Mr. Locke. She's lying on the floor of this apartment. She's dead.
Yeah? Who is she?
I can't see her face yet. Wait. I'm beginning to see it now.
What's the matter?
This drink has been poisoned.
What are you talking about?
Karen poisoned my drink. The body lying on the floor is me. She's murdered.
No, it's a lie. It's some trick.
You won't win, Karen. My body will disappear. It's not like yours, not like any of you. You won't be able to arrest me.
What happened to her? What's the matter?
Just a minute. She's dead.
Dead?
Murdered. She's been poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. Look at her eyes.
But I didn't do it. You saw me pour the drink.
I wasn't watching you.
But you can't
I
believe
didn't
that.
say you killed him.
But that's what you're thinking.
What I'm thinking now isn't worth a button. Give me that shawl on the piano.
Here.
I want to cover her.
You don't really believe
Listen,
that.
you stay here. I'm going into the next room to phone headquarters. I'll be back in a minute.
I looked at the shawl covering the twisted heap on the floor. What kind of a woman was she? Why had she lied? As though hypnotized, I walked over to her, picked up the shawl. She was beautiful, even more beautiful in death than in life. Then out of space, just as I'd felt it before, I felt her eyes on me. They were closed, yet I knew she was watching me, staring at me, looking at every move I made. Suddenly, I heard myself screaming out, "You can't see me! You're dead! You're dead! You can't see me!" I couldn't bear it another moment. I ran out of the room, terrified and hysterical. "She's watching me! Lou! I can feel her!
Karen!
She's watching me!"
Karen, get a grip on yourself.
Oh, I tell you, I feel her eyes.
Karen!
You must believe me. Please, believe me.
Now, look, you'll be okay. I finished my call. I want you to come back inside.
No, I can't.
You've got to. Look, if you'll only realize that there's nothing to be afraid of, you'll be all right. Come on.
Oh, I'll go. I'll go if you tell me you don't believe what she said.
I don't believe it for a minute. She put that poison in a drink herself. She knew the game was up, but she just wanted to make trouble for you. The whole thing was an act. Here's the...
Lou, look. The shawl's on the floor, but Laura Mason... Laura Mason has disappeared. I was alone. Lou had gone back to headquarters. When he left, I could see she had him under a spell. He, too, was puzzled and confused. Just as before, the door buzzer rang. No one was there. The telephone rang. I picked it up. Hello? No one. I was being beaten. I knew it. You can fight evil when it's human. But what can you do when it's not human? She wanted me to die on the gallows. Somehow I knew I would. She was too powerful for me. How could I stop her? How?
Good evening, Karen.
I looked up, saw her. Another hallucination.
I said good evening, Karen.
What do you want?
I want you to confess to the murder of your father.
That's what you wanted all along, isn't it? That's how you want me to go to the gallows, isn't it?
Yes. Call the police, Karen. Tell them how you murdered him.
No.
Why suffer any longer? You know you'll do it in the end.
No.
I have patience. I'll wait. Just let me take something out of my purse.
A knife?
Yes, Karen. Dennis died by being stabbed in the throat. Perhaps you'd like to know how that feels.
You wouldn't dare.
I'd dare anything, Karen.
Don't you come near me.
You know you got to die, Karen.
Go away! Go away!
No, Karen.
I have a weapon, too. In this drawer.
Oh, a gun. You think that'll have any effect on me? You tried to poison me once. It didn't work.
I'm warning you. Go away. Get out of here.
Don't be a fool.
No, I'll shoot. Put that gun down. No, I'm going to kill you.
You see, Karen? It had no effect. No effect.
Blood. You're bleeding. You are human. You won't disappear again. Not this time. And I won't see you again. Ever. Ever.
Karen.
I killed her. She wanted to murder me. Look, she still has a knife in her hand. I killed her. She confessed that she murdered my father. She wanted to murder me, too, so she could have all the money.
Is that right?
Yes.
Had a chance to do some checking up, Karen. We trailed that woman we found in the apartment you took me to.
Oh, then I wasn't wrong about the apartment.
No. We questioned the old lady, and she confessed. The apartment was a trick when she used to hold seances in. It could be changed, like a stage set. They rigged up wires in this apartment so they could make the buzzer in the phone ring and make you think you were going out of your mind.
They wanted me to confess to murdering my father.
That's right.
It's all over now, Lou.
No, it isn't. She wanted you to confess because she knew we'd stacked up a lot of evidence against her. But I asked why she should pick on you. Yes, it was obvious. Because you killed him.
What?
You heard me. You killed him. You waited till she saw your father and left. Then you murdered him, slipped out of the house by the servants' entrance. She came back and saw what you had done.
You don't believe that. You can't.
It's true.
But why should I do it?
Well, the money you'd inherit is a good enough motive. Then there may have been a
Oh,
point.
it's nonsense. I've always had all the money I needed.
But would you get it after your father married Laura Mason? You know, that piece of sculpture interests me. Why should he say you wanted to get this?
Don't you touch it.
Why not?
You'll break it.
No, I won't.
You broke it. You deliberately broke it. Oh, he's dead now, and that's all I have to remind me of what he looked like. I could kill you for this. I could kill you.
Like you killed him because he wanted to marry Laura Mason?
Yes.
That's enough, Karen. That's all I wanted to hear.
Oh, Lou, listen to me. I must have been out of my mind when I did it. Father was all I had. I couldn't lose him. But now that he's dead, I don't feel that way anymore.
Is that right, baby?
It happened when you kissed me.
Did it?
You can forget what I told you. Everyone will believe she killed him. I have money, lots of money. I can make you very happy.
Oh, it's gonna break my heart, baby, but you're gonna die. You've told me enough to send you to the gallows. Come on, Karen.
I pleaded temporary insanity. It failed. This is the last night. That noise. The gallows. They're testing it. Laura Mason was a strange woman. All I can think of now is what she told me. It seems so long ago.
There was a figure hanging from the gallows. It was you.
Yes, sir, that kills two of the prettiest girls we've ever had in the inner sanctum. Karen should have pleaded guilty to having killed her father and asked for clemency on the grounds that she was an orphan.
What a terrible crime that was.
Yes, man. She seemed like such a polite young girl, the kind of girl who goes to finishing school and learns how to pour tea.
Now, see here, Mr. Raymond, you don't have to go to school to learn how to pour tea.
No?
And as far as enjoying tea is concerned, you only have to know one word.
Yeah?
Lipton. Yes, Lipton tea has a special full-bodied taste. It always tastes fresh and tangy and bracing, never flat or insipid. Tea experts sum it all up by saying that Lipton tea has a brisk flavor. So, folks, try Lipton's and see what a big difference that brisk flavor makes.
A word of advice, naturally. If you wake up in the morning and feel like stretching, and go hang yourself, bud. By the way, this month's Inner Sanctum mystery novel is The Lucky Stiff by Craig Rice. Oh, yes, and next week's Inner Sanctum mystery story directed by Hyman Brown and brought to you by Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup. Next week's story will be about a pair of young lovers who don't think two can live as cheaply as one. So they murder a rich old man. Oh, isn't that ducky? I wouldn't be surprised if she sits on his lap in the electric chair. Oh, well, now it's really time to close that there squeaking door until next Tuesday. So until then, good night. Pleasant dreams. Fortunate.
Folks, these busy days, we all want to save time when we prepare meals, and yet we don't want to sacrifice that good homemade taste. Well, that's just the time to serve Lipton's noodle soup. Lipton's is quick and easy to prepare because it comes in an envelope. You just empty the contents into boiling water, and in no time at all, soup's on. And Lipton's has a real homemade chickeny flavor. It tastes just like the chicken noodle soup you'd make right in your own kitchen. It's economical, too. Lipton's costs less and makes more than canned soups. So don't forget Lipton's Noodle Soup. And don't forget to tune in next Tuesday night for another Inner Sanctum Mystery.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Lights Out, a summer revival of the famous series which many of our listeners will remember. Tonight's story, the sixth in the series, is called The Ghost on the Newsreel Negative.
Lights out. Everybody. This is the witching hour. The hour when dogs howl and evil is let loose on a sleeping world. Sit in the dark now and listen to Lights Out.
Well, where do you suppose we are, Martin?
How do I know where we are? You're the driver.
Yeah, I'm the driver. Only you're supposed to tell me where you want to go, you know.
I told you.
Yeah, you know what you said? You said we're going to a farm out on Route 330, about halfway between Dundee and Algonquin.
I remember, yeah.
Uh-huh. And I'm supposed to be a mind reader.
Sure you are.
Well, I would be if you had a mind to read.
Nuts, Mr. Witt.
And nuts to you, Mr. Barnett.
How are we about there?
How do I know?
Oh, I should have known that.
Well, you're a wise guy. We're the great cameraman. You know everything.
Oh, shut up.
Well, look, we're about halfway between Dundee and Algonquin now. The sign at Dundee said 5 miles to Algonquin, and the speedometer said 93331.
It says 93333 now.
Goody, you can read. Now listen, half of 5 is 2.5.
Yeah, that's right.
And 93,331 to 93,333 is 2 miles.
Yeah.
Therefore, Mr. Barnett, I'll bet you that place right up there is the place where we're going.
Huh? What place? Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Now we got that settled. What are we going to do when we get there?
I am going to make a story, and you're going to catch the noise on it.
You killed me, Martin.
All right. Now?
Huh? No. I mean, what kind of story?
Ghosts.
Ghosts? Or goats?
Oh, I know that story. Ghosts. Hey, you believe in ghosts, Wick?
Well, I ain't ever seen one.
But don't let that worry you. You're gonna.
Says you.
Go on, drive in that gate there. Oh, that one dummy.
I got it. Where's these ghosts?
Don't you ever read the papers?
I don't get enough money to buy papers. What's it about?
This here... Hey, stop right there, I guess. This here's the ghost farm.
Yeah? So what?
So, we come to make pictures of the ghosts. Let's set up about here, I guess, where we can get the old house and the barn in a picture. I'll go see if I can find anybody.
There don't seem to be anybody around.
Must be somebody. I'll go see.
Don't get bit by a ghost.
I won't. Here, let's make it as snappy as we can, huh? So we can get back to town.
What's the matter? Ghost getting you, pal?
No kidding. Did you ever see such a deserted-looking dump? I wouldn't be surprised if a ghost jumped right up out of the ground.
What you fellas want here?
Where'd you come from?
I was right around on the other side of the wagon. What you want here?
I'm Martin Barnett of Paragon News. This is, Whit, my noise catcher.
Hello.
What you want?
Well, is this the, ghost farm?
Ghost farm? Where'd you get that idea?
Well, papers.
Oh, yes. All them silly stories in the papers. Yes, I guess this here is the place you're looking for. What you want?
Well, we, want to make some newsreel pictures. You know, movies. I was looking for Mr. Tracy.
Tracy?
Yeah, guy owns a place.
Oh. He ain't here.
He,
Hey? No.
well,
Maybe this guy, gentleman can tell us, Martin.
oh, yeah. Say, about this ghost business.
Is it a real ghost, mister?
Is there a real ghost here? Do you know anything about it?
Do I know anything about it? I am the ghost.
My gosh, he scared me out of 6 years' growth. He said he was the ghost man.
What about me? I swallowed my chewing tobacco.
Doggone old fool.
He's got the dirtiest laugh I ever heard in all my life.
Ain't he, though?
I wish he'd come back. I want to get to the story made and get back to town before it gets dark.
You better if they're going to get out a special on it tonight.
Yeah. I don't know why Red don't think of these things soon enough. He gets these brainstorms all of a sudden, then he wants to get stuff out for every theater in Chicago by 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
And the great Barnett has to go out and shoot him. So shut up and wind up your Kodak.
Oh, that's... Uh-oh. Here comes old Screwy again.
Oh, it's about time.
Hey, what exposure would you give out here?
About 4 or 5, I think. It's getting kind of dark.
I think 5, 6 would do it.
You're the cameraman. If you don't get your shots, it's you, Red'll murder.
Maybe it better be 4 or 5.
Well, are you ready to make your movie pictures now?
Yeah, if you are.
What do you want me to do?
Well, first I want a shot of the house and the barn. So you better go back and come walking out of the house, and I'll pan after you while you walk to the barn. Then you can come over here, and I'll make an interview. Hey, Whit, you can talk to him, huh?
I suppose so. I don't get paid for it, though.
Oh, nuts. Go ahead, mister.
Hey, just walk out of the house to the barn, eh?
Yeah, that's right. I'll holler for you to come out.
Yes, all right.
Oh. Guess that laugh of his is enough to scare anybody goofy.
No wonder people think he's a ghost.
He's nuttier than a fruitcake.
So what? So are we. And we get out of the newsreel business.
He's waiting for you, hotshot.
Oh, you all set?
I've been all set for an hour.
Oh, all right. There we go. Go ahead, mister. Okay?
Okay.
All right, come on back, mister.
Darn if you don't look like a ghost.
Whole place looks ghostly enough for me. I'll be glad when we get back to town.
Me too.
Did you get it? Did you get my picture?
Sure, we never miss.
Much.
What do you want me to do now?
Well, look, you stand there. No, there. That's it. Listen, when I start the camera, you just tell in your own words how you do this ghost business, will you?
You want me to talk?
Yeah, that's it. Set the microphone over closer, Whit.
Yes, Mr. Barnett.
Put it on the running board.
Yes, Mr. Barnett.
You just want me to talk, huh?
That's it.
I just tell how I'm the ghost and what I do and everything, huh?
Yeah. And then in a minute or two, Mr. Whit will step up alongside you. He'll ask you some questions. All you got to do is answer them, see?
You say what's what, huh?
That's it. Just say, what's what? I'll motion to you, Whit, when you're to step in.
What'll I say?
Oh, you think of something to say. You're the smart sound expert.
Nuts. I ain't getting paid for that.
You do as you're told.
Yes, Mr. Barnett. Yes, Mr. Barnett.
Shut up.
Yes, Mr. Barnett.
You ready, Mr.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, okay, now.
Do that there dirty laugh of yours. Go ahead. Now. Now. Yeah, now. I'm running. Yes, sir. I'm the ghost. I'm the ghost that haunts this here place. You want to know how I do it? Well, sir, at night I go around and look into windows. When people see me staring in with my eyes all wide like this, when they see me, they scream and shiver, like to pass out. Yes, sir. I'm a ghost. A doggone good ghost, if you ask me. Go ahead, Whit.
And how long have you been haunting this farm, Mr. Ghost?
More years than you'd think I've been a haunting it. Yes, sir.
Is that so? Well, you suppose you could give us a sample of your very ghostliest laugh?
I sure can. You like that?
That's fine. And do you believe in ghosts yourself?
Do I? Do I am a ghost.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's enough.
My gosh, mister. What's the matter? I scare you?
I don't scare you. You don't, huh? What's that behind you? Oh, talk on you, wait.
What's that behind you?
Huh? Nix, mister, I'm sorry.
Don't do that again.
I won't, and don't do any more of that laughing again, mister.
What's that? That's my sister.
Your sister?
Sure. She helps me haunt the place.
Have you got a sister?
Sure. She's in the house there. She's bedridden, though. She ain't been out of bed for 29 years.
Oh.
She? No. She screams right well enough, though, don't she?
She sure does. Hey, Martin. Listen, that would make a swell shot, too. The old gal and him in that old rattle-trap house.
Yeah. Only how are we going to do it?
Well, I'll put some photo floods in a reflector and run them off the battery, huh?
Well,
you want to take some pictures of my sister? Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Whit. Sure, this ought to be a swell. Me?
Sure. Go ahead.
Well, wait till I get the lamps.
Yeah. She'll be tickled, my sister will. She ain't had her picture took since she was a little gal.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, what if Fred doesn't like this story? Go ahead. Shall I take the sound on this, too?
might as well. Got a long enough line?
Yeah. You go ahead with the camera.
Step right this way, mister.
Martin, suppose the old gals as none of you see us.
Well, am I going to be glad to get out of this?
Yeah, me too.
Right in here. Careful of the back porch. The board's kind of rotten. Ellie, I brung a couple of young fellers. Wants to take your picture.
That's fine, Stanley.
I'll hold the door open. Go ahead.
Here, feller. Kind of dark. We ain't got no electric lights.
Which way now?
Right in here.
Careful, you don't bump yourself.
Yeah. Where are you, Whit? I'm coming. It got no lights at all?
Not a darn thing.
Well, hurry up with them photo floods, Whit. I'll be right there.
You brung your own lights, mister?
Yes, ma'am. I hope they won't blind you. They're pretty bright. Oh, shall I set them up here? Get off my foot! Oh, is that your foot? What'd you think it was? I thought it was a suitcase.
You be careful now. Stanley, you tell him to be careful. I don't want you to set fire to nothing.
They'll be careful, Ellie.
This is the darkest place I've ever been in my life. Do you think I like it? Where's your lights?
Don't set fire to nothing.
We won't. Just a minute now.
Can I have my picture took?
You can talk whilst they're making the picture, Ellie.
Gonna make a moving picture of me.
All ready, Martin. All ready. Turn your lights on. There ain't anybody there. Oh, my.
Now, just be patient. She may... My God.
There, Gloria.
That boy. I heard her.
Don't you boys worry now. Them lights may be just a little bright. Ellie never was one to shine out very strong.
Martin, what do we do now? I know what I want to do.
Start making your picture. That's what you come in here for, ain't it?
Picture of what?
Why, Ellie, of course.
But there's nobody dead.
Well, I guess there is. If you don't believe me, just look at these covers.
Martin, those covers, they move. Yeah, I saw it.
There, young man. Maybe that'll convince you. Well, let's get on with it.
Yeah, thanks.
Stanley, is my hair all right?
Sure, Ellie. Looks real pretty.
Look, mister, are you sure?
Young man, I'm losing my patience. You want to come in here and get a picture of my sister? Well, take it.
I don't see anything.
She's there, just as plain as the nose on your face. Plainer than your nose.
Well, but...
I think you'd better take the picture. It's just the might disappointed in you. Hate to have to start haunting you two.
No, don't move the picture. Wait, you get ready to make the interview and I turn him over. Okay. But how can I ask questions of someone that isn't even there?
I'm still here, young man.
Never mind, we'll just pass by. Okay, go ahead. Hello?
Hello.
Would you mind telling me your name?
I sure would.
Thanks. Well, can you tell me just how you go about this haunting business?
No, I don't mind.
Well, I mean, how do you do it?
Well, first I start off by being invisible.
You mean like you are now, you mean?
Ain't I showing at all?
No, you ain't showing.
Yes, like that then. And then when I find someone I want to scare, I just make myself visible like this. And then I scream like this.
Hey, can't we go any faster? Shut up. I'm scared myself now. Don't use that word. All right. We'll be back in town now. I never thought the day would come when I'd be glad to see war back every day. What did you back there? I don't know. She screamed, the lights went out, and I started running. Fine thing. So what did you do? I just grabbed the camera, started running. That was better, huh? Well, at least I got the camera. Honest, if Red Strawberry ever sends me out on another assignment like this, I'll quit. And if we don't get a bonus for this strip of film, I'll quit too.
Well, where's the film?
Here, Red.
Here, Harold. Have this in the soup and make it snappy.
Okay, Red.
Sound check on it, Martin?
sound pack on it? Wait, I think so.
You think so? You think so? What's a double barrel?
I think it is, Red.
Red, you got a drink? What's the matter with you two Luther?
Yeah.
You tell him, Willie.
You tell him, Martin.
Didn't you get the picture? Go on there, Harold. Get that film into the soup and don't turn on no red lights either. That's Super 8.
Okay, Red.
Well, speak up. What's the matter with you? Didn't you get the story?
I think we got it, Red.
You think so, huh?
We got it, Red. We got it. Can we have a drink?
There's the water cooler.
Oh, Red.
All right, there's a bottle in my desk.
Come on, Red.
Wait a minute. What's this all about?
Red, that place. It's the Willis.
Well, ain't that just dandy? Did you see a ghost in Boasty or something, Martin?
Gosh, Red, we sure thought we did. I should say so.
Well, that's just ducky. So what? You first been sucking on a bottle? If you have... Well, what happened then?
Well, listen, Red, I'll tell you. That old guy out there.
What old guy out where?
The old guy out at the ghost fund.
Well, what about him?
Tell him, Mark. Yeah. He's the scariest looking guy I ever seen. He's our old screwy guy. He's nuttier than a noise catcher.
Hey. Shut up.
And he's a ventriloquist.
Never mind his religion. Go on.
Well, he's the god. He goes around and hollers, ooh, and he looks just like a real ghost. He scared the dickens out of it.
Wait a minute now. One at a time. What did he do?
Well, the darndest thing, he'd almost taken us into the house where he said his sister was.
And we could hear her talking to him.
And him, too.
And when I turned on the lights, there was nobody there. What?
That's a fact, Red. He run out on us or something.
Have you been drinking again when I told you guys?
Telephone. Take it on number 25.
Okay. Wait right here, you two. Hello. Paragon. Oh. This is Red Calvater. Oh, hello, Mr. Casey. What? Say that again. Oh, they did, huh? They're right here now. Yeah, both of them. Sure, wait a minute. Where did you birds say you'd been this afternoon?
Well, at the ghost farm, Ray. At the ghost farm.
You're sure about that?
Well, sure, of course we were right here.
They say they were there all afternoon, Mr. Tracy. Huh? Well, call me back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to find out about this. Okay. Yeah. Now, you two monkeys, what's this all about? You trying to rib on me?
What's the matter, Red? Yeah, what's the matter, Red?
That was Tracy, the guy that owns the ghost farm. He said he's been waiting since 11 o'clock for you two to show up. And there ain't been a sign of a newsreel man out there all day. So what's the answer to that one?
But I tell you, we were there. Sure, we was there.
Well, we'll find out whether you were there not in about 2 minutes. You birds are kind of... Hey, Harold, how about that film?
Just coming out of the dryer, Red. But I have to get ready for the print.
No, bring the negative in here first and run it through the moviola.
Oh. So we could have been at the wrong place, Red. The old guy said he was a ghost. Yeah. Sure, he said. He darn near proved it, too.
Yeah? Well, we'll see.
I tell you, Red...
You ain't telling me nothing. Listen, you make us out of that interior?
What interior?
The interior where you say you heard the old lady and then she was gone.
Oh, that is it.
Did you make a shot of that?
Well, yeah. We started to shoot. We got about 50 feet when all at once this gal screams. Our lights go off. So we just grabbed the equipment and scrambled. We were scared. I think the photo floods are still there.
Well, for your sake, I hope they ain't.
Oh, yeah.
Red, Phil, try it. Bring it in here.
Oh.
There, Jerry, now. You birds, we'll see. Come it through the moviola, and if you got a picture, okay. But if you ain't, you better get your hats and coats on and...
We did make a picture out of it.
And we'll see in a minute.
No, we did, Red.
Yeah. We'll find out.
But, Red...
Listen, you trying to talk me out of this?
Gee, Red, no.
Well, shut up, then. There. All right, turn out the lights.
Red...
Turn out the lights. Now we'll see. Get your skull out of the way so I can see, Whit. Just a couple of old ghosts, house and barn.
The old guy will be there in a minute.
Yeah, I hope so. Panning from the house to the farm.
Martin, you here?
I don't see nothing yet.
Oh, wait.
Fainting now.
Martin, where is he? I don't know.
Look, background's out of focus now.
I was focusing on him.
Yeah? Well, where is he?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be there in a minute.
Yeah.
He'll be there. What happened, Red?
I shut it off. Oh, listen, you lugs. You think for one lousy minute you can get away with that kind of stuff?
He was there. Yeah, he was, Red.
Gonna stick together, huh? Well, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, Red.
If you don't get out of my sight before I count...
Red, wait.
What's the matter?
The soundtrack, Red.
Well, what about it?
There's something on it.
What?
Let me see. Yes, sir. Voices, I can tell. Rewind it. Quick, Red. Rewind it.
You're pulling it. All right.
You didn't have the speaker turned on, Red.
Keep your lips to yourself. I'll turn it on.
Go ahead, Red. Turn it on for the love of my...
Just trying it. Okay, here it goes. No sound yet.
No. That's just for Martin Cass to follow him from the house to the barn. Now wait till the background jumps out of focus. That'll be the second scene where the old guy was...
Hold on. I'm in.
What? Listen.
I am the ghost. I am the ghost that haunts this here place. You want to know how I do it? Well, at night I go around and look into the windows. And when...
Now what I want to know is how you done that.
Oh, my gosh, Red, I don't know. I only know that it's in front of the camera, about 8 feet away. Out of... That's what he said. Right there, kid, Red.
My eyes are wide open like this.
Holy Moses.
When they see me, they scream and shiver like to pass out. Yes, sir. I'm a ghost. A doggone good ghost. You ask me. Go ahead, wait.
And how long have you been haunting this farm?
There's wit.
So, 4 years, and you think I've been a haunted. Yes, sir.
Is that so? Well, do you suppose you could give us a sample of your very ghostliest laugh?
I should, yes. You like that?
That's fine. If you believe in ghosts yourself?
Do I? Do I? I am a ghost.
Did you see, Red?
My God. Holy mackerel.
Look! Oh, Penny. Flip, he's trying to scream. It's him. Who are you?
I am a ghost.
All right. You can turn them on now.
You have just heard Lights Out, a summer revival of the famous series. Tonight's story, the sixth in the series, was called The Ghost on the Newsreel Negative. The ghost, incidentally, was played by Jess Drew, and his sister under the shroud was played by Harriet Allen. Martin, the cameraman, was played by Lou Krugman, and his noise catcher assistant was Murray Ford. Red was portrayed by Boris Aflon. Now, before we close the shutters and shut up shop for the night, let me give you a little inkle about next week's story. Of course, you'll want to be listening, so I'll just give you a few hints. The story is a very unusual one. It takes place entirely inside the confused head of a hunted man. Nils Malone is a bad man and a killer. He has no conscience, but there's something there that keeps bothering him as he sits in his dingy boarding house hideout.
That's our show for tonight. I want to thank you all for listening. And remember, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/terror1970, or you can find me on Instagram at Radio Show Nerd, or on Blueskye at Terror Radio. I also have a YouTube channel. Please check it out. Like and subscribe. Share the videos. It will be highly appreciated. I just recently posted an episode from the television series Suspense entitled Nightmare at Ground Zero. Again, this is your host, Keith, better known as the Radio Show Nerd, signing off.